Boomers, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in. Back with the morning update. Hope everybody's locked and loaded, ready for another one. And for today, I see the stock futures opening up slightly in the red after a run yesterday. A real boom yesterday, coming off these job reports. How about Bitcoin staying strong above 95? It's almost conquered that 10,000. Any day now, boomers. I'll tell you that much. The chances of the price of Bitcoin going down are still on the table. But the price that it's at now is really strong. We're still waiting for this Ether to lock and load and hit to 300 as well. That's what I'm expecting with the ETH. Last time I checked, we're at the 240 range. Everything's looking good. Now, all that being said, when it comes to the stocks and the markets, we've been good. So don't be surprised if we give back a little, if there's a pullback. I see the 10-year yield going down a little bit. Usually that means some money out of the stocks will flow back into the bonds. You never know. You know, crypto could be affected. We don't know, but if there is a pullback, I would say it's short term. The overall trend is bullish, and I would expect everything to go up, okay, including the bits, the ethers, and the rest of the cryptos. As far as the stocks, I did let you know that I got an NVIDIA put credit spread holding steady. Yesterday it went slightly in the red momentarily, but we got to the end of the week. Guys, put credit spreads have been one of my more successful tactics to generate passive income with a defined risk. The risk is defined. I'm trying to get into plays that have about a 77% chance of profit. I mean, of course, it could always change, but at least it's defined. But check out my video that I did, put credit spread on Work Slack. On that company Slack, they trade as Work, W-O-R-K, and you can see the whole put credit spread play that I did, putting up $100 collateral to make $25, and then of course you could scale that. You can get more than one contract. You could do that times 5, times 10, or whatnot. So check that out, guys. I find it to be I've found it to be a pretty successful strategy. We'll keep our eyes open for the news. Anything that may impact the markets will be up on the live stream today. As always, make sure you're subbing to the channel and you're touching all the buttons as I pull up for my daily coffee. Things are open, so I would expect there to be a little bit more traffic on the streets. One last thing, as far as the stocks, I noticed, of course, and I'm sure you did too, you know, the airlines are ripping, the airlines are back, and even the cruises. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this during the live stream yesterday, but I think out of the bounce back stocks, restaurants may be the last ones. So I got my eyes on, I actually did mention this. I got my eyes on the restaurant stocks, and I'll keep an eye on Cisco. And even playing that, you know, beverage, food and beverage. I tried to make a play on Coca-Cola yesterday, but it never, the order was never filled. So we'll keep our eyes on the food and beverage and the restaurant industry, because I feel like it's going to bounce back, or it is already bouncing back, like the airlines and the cruises have. Now, how long that's going to, you know, run up for, I have no idea, but it certainly was a short-term play. So let's talk about it today. Drop a comment in the population of the chat box. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thanks for tuning in.